Hello, I'm going to go through a rapid game I played today where I made a brilliant bishop sacrifice to win the game by a nice checkmate. So I will show you. So we started with a d4. I played d4. They went knight f6. I went c4. They went g6. So they're playing a King's Indian. I'm kind of playing a Queen's Gambit setup. Knight f3. Bishop g7. g3. d5. Bishop g2. Castles. So far, this is just book moves, a normal position that might occur. They went c6, I went knight c3, still book moves, and then here's the first inaccuracy, or the first move out of the book. So they went bishop f5, which looks like a pretty reasonable move, but you know how the computer is. Everything is in inaccuracy unless it's perfect, pretty much. So I went bishop f4, which also was a check. What am I saying? It was also an inaccuracy. I was supposed to go knight e5. I'm not entirely sure why, but apparently I was supposed to do that. They went here, and here I went knight h4. Apparently I was supposed to bring out the queen. And yeah, in hindsight, it kind of makes sense. Put some pressure over here, maybe taking and winning a pawn. But in the moment, I thought this was pretty nice. Looking to either remove the bishop and then take the knight and just simply win a pawn. That would be very nice. Or to make them take. So I take it back, and then I might take the bishop unless he moves it back and damage their structure. So what happened was that I took back, they went here, and now I don't take, because this bishop is really good, and also that would kinda solve their problem of this bishop, which was kinda misplaced. So I decided to go f3, which was a great move. They went back, I took, they took, and I damaged their structure. So here I'm slightly better at plus 7.8. I went queen b3, which was an inaccuracy. Rook b1 would have been better. Okay, that's reasonable. They went queen d7, which is a mistake. And the reason it was a mistake was because I could take, I think. And once they take back, what's the move here? Yeah, then I had e4, which kind of looks like it solves their problems a bit, because now they get undoubled. However, look at these bishops. Like, these bishops is very strong here. They have so much sight over the entire board. And I'm also attacking this, looking to win a rook in the corner. But what's happened was that I played this move. The reason why I played this move is because I was looking to play rook b1, putting some pressure on this pawn, and this pawn is in fact undefendable if I manage to get this move in. Let's say if they move like here, for example, then I do have this move, and it's impossible to save this pawn. Because if they push, I simply just take, and if they can't defend it in any way possible. So that was my plan with this move. So they went here. I decided to go e4 now, which is a mistake. The computer preferred bishop h3, just pinning this pawn to the queen. They took, I took, they took, I took. And here they played this move. e5 right away would have been a very good move apparently, but it was gambitting a pawn. However, if let's say I take, they take, I take, these pawns are going to die eventually anyways because they're terrible. They can even just take this actually. Then I have to move back. Yeah, they can also take my bishop if they want to. And here we're even on material, but my pawns are really bad. Even though their king is very bad, my pawns are also trash, so it's a pretty equal position. However, they went here first, then I went here. In hindsight, I should have probably played, tried to prevent e4 by playing something like here perhaps, or rook a e8. But the reason I didn't do this, and as you can see I moved very quickly, it was because I was kind of tilted in this game from the last game, because I made 2 misclicks the last game that took me from completely winning position to blundering a queen. So I was kind of tilted over here, so I just made some pretty obvious moves without thinking twice. But they went e5, I went back, they took, and I went here, which was apparently a blunder. I was supposed to play this move, and it's kinda hard to spot. The reason why this is a good move is very complicated. So once they take, we do not take back, of course, because then we would just be down a rook. We take this pawn. Then, once they go here to try and save the queen, then we have this move, pinning. And here they might go something like this. And here we have the very nice move, queen b7. Oh, not queen b7. First we have to play this move, bishop h6. And once they go here, then we have the very nice move, queen b7. And we're just crushing here. We're up 30, plus 36 and it's completely winning. Yeah. But that didn't happen. I instead made this move, which apparently was a blunder. I think it was a blunder because I had a way better move. This isn't a terrible move in itself. The point is that if I just took this back, then they would actually just win my bishop. So I made this intermediate move to not lose a piece. And then after I made this move, they went e7. I took, they took, I took. And here I'm slightly better. And here they made this move. And I went here because even though this doesn't really win material, it's either just a trade, a queen for 2 rooks. Because if they take, I take, then they take back with a check and I go here. So I lose 2 rooks, get a queen. However, I thought in this position my 1 queen would be way more powerful than the 2 rooks. So I went here. They didn't want to do this trade, they went there. But now I found a very nice bishop sacrifice, which you probably can see over here, because there's really one move that makes sense with a bishop, and it's bishop takes h7. And once they take, we do not take this with the rook, but we play queen x takes f7. Once they went here, I went queen h5 there, and here I spent a lot of time calculating, trying to find a checkmate. Matter of fact, I spent 2.5 minutes, and what I come up with was first taking, they take, then play queen g4, checking the king, forcing him to go either here or here. The point with this move was that when they move the king, I have this move. Apparently the computer says that rook f6 is even better, but I think this move is good enough, as you can see on the evaluation. And what I calculated here was once the queen comes in with checks, which they obviously would do, then I can Then I can escape with my king to the h3 square, and then deliver this move, which would be checkmate unless they do something about it. And this is actually what happened. They played this check, which I thought was slightly worse, but apparently not. Knight here would have been better apparently. I have no idea why, but it's whatever. I went here. They went with a check, as I expected, and I went here. And now the opponent has no more checks. I have a massive threat, and also this move, and I'm completely winning, as you can see. So they went here, which is a very bad move. And here I went rook f7, which apparently was an inaccuracy. I actually had a checkmate here, but I was like, this is good enough, because once they block with the queen, I just take the queen. They're assigned here, they're forced to take the rook, then I just take their rook, and I win. Simply win the game. I have a queen for a knight. There's no way I lose this. If I lose this, I'm probably going to quit playing chess. But yeah, that was what happened in the game. So it wasn't the most accurate game. I only got an accuracy of 75.7, which isn't amazing. I mean, it's not terrible, but it isn't good. And I got an estimation of 1700, which is very accurate. I'm actually 1699, so it's a very good estimation. But yeah, that was, even though not the most accurate game, a very nice one indeed. Yeah, so thank you for watching. That's all for this analysis, and please like and subscribe if you would like to, and I'll see you later. Peace.